everyone. I have a new review for today. Ignore that. I have a new review today. It's the Monsterarts minus color Godzilla. Are you serious right now, dude? I don't have the time for this. Forget it. Anyways, I was saying, got minus color Godzilla from Monsterarts. It's just gonna be a review. And hopefully this stupid head doesn't fall off every time I try to touch this figure. There we go. Fantastic. We're going to be going over articulation. Wait, no. Paint and detail first. That's what we always do. Even though I only have 2 reviews. Whatever. Why do I keep trying to do articulation? Screw it. We're going to do articulation first because my hands really want to. He can look down. But really, are you serious? Dude, the newer Monster Arts releases, their heads always fall off. Especially with my Evolved Godzilla, it's kind of annoying, so... Oh, stop! Alright, so, he can look down further with the neck. It just, I'm not gonna, because his head just keeps falling off. Like, I'll try. There we go. There, that's how far I can go. I finally got it. His head didn't fall off. Magic. But this figure is really sharp. So many details. Like, you can see my finger. What's that? Kind of like, skin's coming off. That's how sharp this figure is. He can look up. But his head fell off again. Whatever. And his spikes fell off. Go back on. Yep, articulated spikes. Let's just say that. If you want to get them all the way, if you want his neck to go all the way up, you gotta move it forward. Gotta be really gentle, because they will fall off. Now you can move up, like, what? Not even a centimeter more. I'm not good at measurements, I'm stupid. Yep, I'm gonna go about that far. Let's put his head on. Come on. There we go. He can look up about that far, which is pretty good. Way better than the Evolved Godzilla. He can almost not look up at all, so, yep. Jaw articulation. He has tongue articulation. I'll try to get that. There we go. Go up about that far. Come on, go down. There we go. Now, his side-to-side movement on the head. It's gonna take a while. He has stiff joints, and his head falls off. Can't wait to get off the head part. Like, take me to the body. I don't want to do this. Side to side. You can go about that far to get the head on once again. I basically have to take off the head just to move it. Really, dude, I don't have the time for this. If I don't have the time, why am I making a review? I don't know. There we go. It goes about that far. Probably can go further, but I don't care. I'm not doing that. Now, we're finally off that part. We'll go over his torso first. He can go down about that far. Pretty dang good. It gets stuck if you're not careful, though. Yeah. Let me see. Oh my goodness. Maybe we're not done with the head. Because let's see how far I can go down. There we go. Wait, that was easy. He can go down really far. That's pretty much like perfect right there. Perfect crunch. Now his arm. What arm? Yeah, it broke. It broke less than 5 minutes out of the box. I was just trying to test his articulation. It popped off, so I was trying to get it back on, and the joint snapped. I wasn't even being rough with it, but yeah, I'd be really careful. At least heat up the figure before touching it, because that's probably why it broke. So, but this arm's okay, so we're going to be demonstrating here. Goes up pretty far, almost a lot, almost all the way. I mean, go forward, swivel, probably all around, but who cares about that? I'm not going to demonstrate that. This area moves just like the Evolved Godzilla. And just like the Evolved Godzilla as well, not a lot of, bend. That's all it goes. Almost not, it doesn't really get a perfect 90 degrees. But it's not that bad. I'd be really careful, though, because if you stress it and it falls off and you try to get it back on, be very careful, because that's how mine broke. Now his legs, they go like this. They go out that far, down that far. can swivel around, I think. Basically. Whatever. Yeah, they can swivel all the way around if you're, like, really careful like that. I don't recommend it, though. Probably won't break, but you don't want to risk it for something you don't really care about. Pretty much, well, that is a first time. Get that back on. Alright, we're back. Goes down that far, you know, do all that stuff. The toes, normally I don't go over this because there normally is no toe articulation, which is pretty crazy that there is, but I'm really glad there is because it shows a lot of emotion, I guess. I don't know. It helps a lot because when you're trying to get it bent over there and he's running, it helps to have this here. So, the toes, oh my goodness, his dorsal fin fell off. One second. Let me take his foot off of this. Alright. The toes, they spread. It just flung away. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, everything's falling. Okay. It's popping back in. That's what it looks like right there. Alright. It keeps popping off. Stop. Because when you pop off a joint, it's always loose right after. So I don't know, I have to wait or something. But I want to get this over with. So let's get this back on. Dude, I hate this. It's never like this. It's always when it's on camera. Literally always. Get in. Is that it? You done? Okay, it's not staying. Let's try this leg. It pops off as well. Okay, this is the condition of my figure right now. So, yippee. Fantastic review. Hey, it's gonna pop off again. I don't know why it's happening now. It just wasn't happening earlier, but let's try it again, alright? They go to down that far. Then they go up far. Please don't pop. Okay. And then, like that. They spread. And it pops off. How fucking fantastic. Get back on. It's not going on. Alright, there. Spreads that far. We're done. It took a while. Yeah. I did not. That was not fun. But to be fair, I was stressing those toes like crazy. But then when they finally popped off and I put them back on, I wasn't stressing them anymore. They just popped off. I think it just, if you stress them too much, they fall off. Then it's going to be loose for a while. I think you just have to wait. But, whatever, the tail, right? I thought this was one of the best Monsterarts tails until I got Evolved Godzilla, but it's still really good. Let me revisit this. Sorry. I want to stay tail. And go. Really dang good. I don't know why people, never mind. Get this back on. Trying to defend this figure, but now it's kind of hating on me, so I don't feel the need to. So it just fell apart at the tip again. This part falls off almost as easily as the head. Nah, that's actually it. Yeah, okay, no, I was right. I'm still trying to defend this figure, and it keeps popping. Screw it, this figure. Yeah, pretty annoying, but it has pretty good range. Definitely nowhere near as good as the Evolved at 72, but still one of the best in the line. Actually, I don't know that. I don't have any. I don't even have half of the Monsterarts Godzillas. So, take that back. But one of the best in my opinion. So, yeah. That's the articulation. I mean, if you want to see the spikes here, I guess I can demonstrate it. Ooh. Oh, it fell. Okay. Yeah, that's it for articulation. We're finally done with articulation after like a million years. We can now do paint and detail. People were saying that the original -1 was bad in terms of paint and detail, which, come on. No, it's not. I know that was the original that they were talking about, but this is the same paint and detail except black and white. So, the teeth aren't even bad. People keep saying it's bad. I mean, on some copies, sure, it was almost bad. Pretty disappointing. It's not bad. This is good. Not good, but better than people say. And in my opinion, I don't think the dry brushing is heavy-handed. It's in some places it is, yeah, but like it's not like it ruins the figure. In most areas, it looks pretty natural. It's hard to tell from the camera. Okay, I got a light on it. See, come on, it's not bad. It looks better in person, by the way. It looks a little too heavy-handed on camera. It looks way better in person. But, yeah, really good details. People keep saying his head is bad, and it's inaccurate. I don't understand. The alternate heads people are making, they're more detailed, but they're definitely nowhere near as accurate as this. Because people keep saying he looks goofy from the front. He looked like that in the movie. I mean, I could add a picture, but I'm not. I'm too lazy. If you want to see a picture of me comparing the head to the movie, literally, just ask me in the comments. I'll show you on a community post. I can prove it. It's definitely nowhere near as bad as people say. But yeah, it's really good, honestly. The spikes are great. You can see the details here. You can also see, I can't remember, I don't know the word for it, but there's like holes here from where they raised. The Super 7 also had that. I didn't even know the Monsterarts had it until I finally got it in hand, which is pretty cool. Yeah, paint and detail, freaking amazing. No problems. Now, a comparison with the Super 7 -1. I don't have the minus color, so we're gonna have to deal with it. I don't even think there's much of a competition. I mean, the Super 7 improved their articulation by a lot with this figure, but obviously it's Monsterarts. They're gonna win, literally not even close. I'm trying to think of something. Okay, the Super 7 is bigger. I like the size a lot better. It's also cheaper. So if you are looking for size and cheap and cost, you should buy this guy. If you're looking for accuracy, paint, detail, articulation, get this guy. They both have no accessories. Extra head does not count as an accessory. That just happened. Anyways, yeah, extra head does not count as an accessory. Just put a hinged jaw, alright? Like the Monsterarts. See? Super 7? Crazy. Isn't you see that? They hinged jaw. Crazy, right? Learn how to do that. Anyways, which one would I prefer? Monsterarts, if you couldn't tell. But Super 7 is still amazing. It's not a bad replacement. Only problem, the tail falls off easily. As you can see. What a surprise. Yeah. Would I recommend this figure? I can't say it's worth $140, just like the Evolved Godzilla, but I still think it's worth somewhere around $100 at most, $120, just like Evolved Godzilla. Should not be $140, no accessories. Get this if you love -1, or yeah, I'd still say the Evolved is better. I'm just saying that because they're the same price range, and with similar reactions from the fans. So that's why I'm comparing the Evolved and this guy, which I will pull up in a minute. Yeah, I'd say only buy this when you find a good deal, or you're just a really big -1 fan. Here it is compared to the Evolved Godzilla. Actually, I was gonna say taller, but now that I have Evolved Godzilla at his full height, he's literally just barely taller, not counting the dorsal fins. If you're counting the dorsal fins, -1 is taller. But, these guys are I think the same exact price. No, the original -1 was $140. This one's around $150, including taxes and everything. Since they're the same price, who would I prefer? I'd say this guy. He simply has better articulation, and I don't know, mostly just besides articulation, I'd say it only matters which design you like more. I'd say I prefer this guy more, just barely. I think it could just be, I'm like really stuck. I don't know which design I like more. Now this isn't even a figure review. I'm just trying to decide which design is better. I don't even know, dude. This works better as a Godzilla. This works better as the Godzilla that he's supposed to be. I don't know. I just think, I don't know. I'm not going to say which one I like more because I can't decide, but I like this figure more. Just get, I think you should just get which design you like more. Or if you like articulation more. Let's just make this more simple. Articulation goes to this guy, size goes to this guy. Price also goes to this guy because this guy's want like $10 more. Sculpt is really hard. I'd say it's a tie. They're both as accurate as they. I'd say that. Sorry, I got distracted. This guy is as accurate as this guy. They're both basically completely accurate to what they're supposed to be. The paint and detail for both of them could have been better. I think objectively, this guy is better in paint, but they're high in detail. And then, if you are looking for a figure with not that many gaps, this guy definitely has more gaps, even though it's not that much, but still. Yeah, honestly, if you're looking for one, I'd buy this guy. Since it's cheaper, has a few more better things, doesn't matter. This review is about this guy, not that guy. So, yeah, would I recommend this? I already went over that. But in short, only if you're a big fan of Godzilla -1. Bye!